Alright, let's dig into Reiki Tumo. But I've got to warn you, Reiki Tumo is so far from the Reiki your mom told you about, it almost needs another name. Reiki Tumo is fascinating. I love it. And once you scratch below the surface, it's so comprehensive. And we're going to dig into all of those goodies. The energy healing, the Kundalini awakening, and wow, the heart opening. So special. But before we go into what it's about and how it all works, what I'd like to talk about is why. Why Reiki Tumo? I mean, let's find out whether you're in the right video or not. Hi, I'm Fred. I'm a Reiki Tumo instructor, and I've been opening my heart for the last 20 years on this path. And I'm so happy to share it with you. I like to keep it positive, light, and from the heart. I love spirituality. I absolutely love it. Peeling back the layers of life and just looking at it with this heart-shaped lens. It's fascinating, beautiful. Anyway, that's enough about me. You came here for Reiki Tumo, so let's dive into that. First up, physical healing. Reiki Tumo is holistic, so it's not just dealing with the symptoms, but it actually goes to the core of the problem. And that's what makes it so amazing. We're not relying on our diagnosis, on what a great doctor we are. I mean, let's be frank about this. This is something you can learn in a weekend. How could it possibly do these things? Well, I'm going to share some of that later. But for the moment, I want you to understand this is much more than symptomatic relief. What it's really excelling at is getting to the core of the problem. Whatever that is, whether you know it or not, if you're willing to let it work on you, it can reach it. Next up, mental and emotional healing. Reiki Tumo is great for easing stress, for calming down that busy mind, just helping us to be more relaxed in our day-to-day. But it goes deeper than that. Reiki Tumo will actually help to start resolving the core issues that are preventing us from feeling that happiness. Even if we don't know why we feel sad or anxious, that's okay. A lot of Reiki Tumo is about trust and surrendering to let this beautiful energy to help you to let go of whatever that stuff is. You don't have to dig it back up again. You don't have to analyze it. You don't have to go there. Once was more than enough. Okay, let's be real for a second. Does this sound like it's too good to be true? I know, that's what I said. But it is actually real. I've been a Reiki Tumo instructor for years now, and I've seen this happen again and again. It really does work. The last reason why Reiki Tumo: spiritual growth. If you're genuinely interested in growing spiritually, then Reiki Tumo is unparalleled for that. The attunements that you receive in every Reiki Tumo workshop provide energetic clearings, cleansings that remove all sorts of blockages, negative karma, all of the stuff that's been holding us back, maybe even making us sick. But beyond that, it's actually connecting you to your heart even better, opening your heart more and more to the Creator, to the source of love and light. And what we're learning is to surrender to the divine, to the source, whatever your terminology is, so that that unconditional love can flow into our heart, through our heart to our whole self, healing, cleansing, opening, doing all the most wonderful things to our physical, the non-physical, our soul, our spirit, so that we can really make the best of our time here on earth. Our heart is so special. It's the key of our connection to the Creator, to the source, whatever your terminology, that source of unconditional love that we came from. Within our heart is that spark from the Creator that is our essence. And when your heart opens, you can allow this divine love to flow into your heart, to reach your spirit, and allow your spirit to grow. In doing that, you're actually really starting to make the best use of your time here on earth, make the best of the lessons that we have in this lifetime. We have forgotten that we are beings of love. We've forgotten how to accept love and to share love from our hearts. Reiki Tumo guides you along the path of the heart, clearing blockages, opening your heart more and more while giving us the tools, even more importantly, a compass point to give us the right direction so that we can walk this path step by step. Now that you know the whys of Reiki Tummo, join me in my next video as I dig into what Reiki Tummo is and how it works. See you there!